There are several minigames in ARMS for the Nintendo Switch. You can play them in Party Mode, Versus Mode, or Grand Prix Mode, which means you'll probably run into these minigames often. One of these minigames is Hoops. This video covers Hoops tips so you know how to play the game in ARMS, and how to score in Hoops as well. While some aspects of Hoops in ARMS are easy to follow, there are some Hoops tips that can help you become a much better player. Hoops is basically basketball if it were played with ARMS characters instead of a basketball. The minigame takes place on a half-court stage with ARMS characters facing off against one another. The default settings are set to declare the winner after the first person hits 10 points or more. Just like in normal basketball, any shot made beyond the 3-point arc is counted as 3 points, while shots made within the 3-point arc are counted as 2 points. Fortunately, you don't need to worry about stepping out of bounds or any other traditional basketball rules. There are 2 ways you can score in Hoops. The first is by grabbing your opponent with a throw. You will automatically attempt to score a basket following a grab. If you're close to the hoop, you can go for a dunk or a 2-point shot. The second way you can score is by landing a rush attack or super move on the opponent. The final hit of the rush attack will knock the opponent against the bouncy sidelines of the court and up towards the hoop. In our minigames of Hoops, we've yet to see any rush-powered shots miss, but we can't yet confirm if it's 100% guaranteed. Most players just go for grab after grab in an attempt to score a basket. This is not a good idea. Instead, wait for your opponent to go for a grab, dodge, then go for the grab yourself. If you find that you're not fast enough or too far away to land your grab, go for a single punch instead. Remember, you can score if you land a rush attack, and you can fill the super meter by throwing punches out. The more punches you throw out, the faster your super meter will fill, but don't be reckless. Once you have a full super meter, your opponent can't attack you. As soon as you see them throw a punch or go for a grab, you can activate your rush attack and punch right through their attack. This is why you shouldn't worry about going for the grabs all the time. As long as you dodge well, even if you miss your counterpunch, eventually you'll have a super attack ready to go. If you're up in points, especially if you lead by more than 3 points, don't be in a rush. You can hang back and just dodge your opponent's attacks without taking any risks. If you lead by 4 points or more, your opponent needs to score at least 2 baskets to catch up. That takes a decent amount of time, and Hoops matches don't last long. It may not be the most noble thing to do, but if you have a lead, just sit back for an easy win. Generally speaking, you want to go for light or medium weight arms when playing Hoops. You want to be able to quickly dodge and counter your opponent's attacks. With heavy arms, this can be difficult. In addition, if you're trying to land a rush attack, it's much easier to connect the super move with lighter and faster arms. And that's it for the video. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to like and subscribe. Check our description for more ARMS content. Come back every weekday for another Prima 365. And for more content like this, be sure to head over to primagames.com.